Hi everybody, this is Rye, and this is the Pirate Mermaid. It's the demo version, just so everybody knows, so I don't get surprised by cutting to the end of the game, like in previous Let's Plays that I've tried to do. This is going to be part of a series of indie demos and games that I'm going to be trying out from Itch, and I don't know anything about this game other than the fact that it's got like a lot of really cool features. There are multiple endings. I think you can name and dress up your character, or maybe I'm mistaking that with another game, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start. And this sounds and looks really super adorable. Like, I've never seen a game this cute. Oh my god! It's a parrot! I love this so much. Looks like this is your first time sailing with us. Want your trusty right-winged bird Jack to show you the ropes? Aw! Yes, 100% I want that. Yes, give me some pointers so that we can do the tutorial. Roger that! Don't forget to tip your trusty right-winged bird for his invaluable services. Oh, he's got the little gem eye, that's so cute! You can show the in-game quick menu by clicking the up button on the top right of the text box. Okay, so let's see, show menu. We have auto skip, save, load, options, stats, log, and main menu. Okay. Ooh, shiny! When you show the menu, lots of pretty gold buttons appear at the bottom of the text box. Hover over a button to find out what it does. Okay, we already did that. Would you like your dear old buddy Jack to tell you more about each button and its related features? Yeah, let's just go ahead. Jack is happy to help anytime. Just don't forget to double my pay for being so helpful. Click the audio skip button to show the auto forward and skip options. Click the button again to hide them. Auto enables auto forward mode, which automatically advances the text. Turn it on to watch the game like a movie. You can adjust the auto forward speed under text in the options menu, which I'll explain more about soon. Skip text fast forwards until you reach unseen text. Skip to choice instantly skips everything until the next choice or unseen text. Using the skip options, okay, so I'm probably not going to skip any scenes just because I am kind of a purist, and I don't really like to skip text because I like to read or at least gloss over everything that's going on. Oh, that's cool. 600 saves total. You can also press the Q key to make a quick save. That's good to know. I'll probably forget. Load button lets you load previous save files. You can also press the L key to load your last quick save. The options button opens a menu with lots of important settings. Jack recommends checking the controls page if you aren't familiar with RenP keyboard shortcuts. Along with the usual options, there are some special features. Animate lets you enable or disable animations. Text lets you change the font style and text box opacity. Okay, I might modify some of that later. It just depends on what this game looks like, because I've heard there's a whole bunch of unique animations, and hints gives you secret tips on your choices. They'll be unlocked once you complete the demo. Please explore the rest of the options at your leisure. Stats menu shows your current karma and affection levels. Okay. I don't know what that means, but let's see. Okay. That is alright. Let's see. And there's the X button. Okay. This will be really interesting. The log records the last 100 lines to remind you of your glorious exploits. Click red text to replay voice clips. You can also roll back at the page up button or by scrolling up on a mouse wheel or trackpad. Okay. Main menu, lots of extras like achievements, art and scene galleries, music player, and game credits. To hide the quick menu, just click the down button at the top right of the text box. You may see other types of quick menus, such as the prologue, but they all have buttons like the ones I told you about. Alright. When animations are on, like now, you'll see animated backgrounds, moving characters, and more lively scenes. Oh, no, let's do it with the full turn animations on. Yeah, full experience is important. Set the language for partial voice acting. I would prefer English voices. Oh, that's cute. You can also change the volume and language of individual characters under sound. That might come in handy. So theoretically, you could mute everyone else and just listen to me, he says. That's an option. Don't forget to send me some tokens of your appreciation, preferably shiny ones. Aw. It's in the scenes gallery and the extras on the main menu. Okay. Alright, so goal is finish the demo. Maybe not tonight, because I don't know how long this demo is.
Once upon a time, or what just seems like a very long time ago, my father told me stories about the mermaids.
I didn't realize I had 2 windows open. I'm dumb.
The merfolk lived in the deepest parts of the sea. Father said, far below the reach of any anchor. Down there, their people had everything we had on land and more. Bustling underwater cities covering the ocean floor, beautiful coral palaces that would put the king's castle to shame, and mountains of gold and jewels collected from centuries of scouring shipwrecks.
Guess that's as big as I can make it.
The mermaids would sink any ships that get too close to their treasure, Father would tell me. They use their powers to summon terrible magical storms. Storms that swallow entire fleets of ships whole. I was in one of those storms, you know.
How are you still alive?
I knew. I'd heard that same story many times before, because it was my favorite. It was the worst storm of the century. Father would start, voice falling to a whisper. Our beat-up old boat didn't stand a chance.
No!
One
No!
minute, I was on deck with the rest of the fishermen, wriggling water for all I was worth. The next, I was swept overboard by the biggest wave I've ever seen. It must have been at least 10 leagues high.
That's really high. I don't know, like, fish terminology or whatever, but that's really high. I know that.
I was so sure I was gonna die that I cried out my prayers right then and there. But the next time I opened my eyes, I didn't see the gates of heaven. No. The sea had swept me onto a tiny island covered in sand as bright as gold.
Ooh.
The rest of my crew found me there soon after. That's when I knew fate was on my side.
Perfect. That's always how it ends.
Since the mermaids tried so hard to sink my ship with their storm, they must be hiding an enormous treasure there. Once I find the island with the golden sand again, that treasure will be ours.
And I'm probably gonna have to try and find it, right? That's probably my objective.
The first time he told the story, Father reached into his big bag and pulled out a strand of seaweed. For you, my princess, he said with a smile. This is a beautiful pearl necklace. Next time, I'll bring you even prettier jewels. Soon, you'll be the richest girl in the world.
But seaweed is not pearls.
I put my seaweed around my neck, then spun around just to make him laugh. Even my mother smiled a little.
I hope he's not crazy from his time on the island.
She wasn't smiling after the 10th or 11th time. By that point, all Father could talk about was the mermaid's treasure. He'd go out on longer and longer fishing trips, but bring back fewer and fewer fish to sell at the market.
I'm smelling the beginning of lunacy.
Don't you fret, princess, he'd always say. See? This time, I've brought you a fine silver crown. He'd hand me a white seashell and ruffle my hair.
Oh, he's definitely going crazy.
Just you wait and see. I'll make you the richest girl in the world very, very soon.
It's really a shame that a lot of these stories open with the dad going absolutely crazy over untold treasures.
Our house and all but our smallest boat. Father still insisted he only needed a few more trips to find the treasure, but the only things he brought back from his month-long voyages were piles of seaweed and bags of broken shells.
That's so disappointing. That's so sad.
Everyone said he'd gone mad. That's why Mother told me we had to leave him, no matter how many times I begged her not to.
This is so sad.
When Father found out, he pinched my cheeks and said, "Don't cry, Princess. I'll bring you that treasure. This time for sure. The next time you see me, you'll be the richest girl in the world, and we'll be back together again."
Don't tell me he, like, dies before this happens.
The next time I saw my father was when the fishing ship pulled his corpse back to the shore. Even in death, he was clutching those worthless shells and seaweed as tightly as if they were the royal jewels.
No! I knew that was gonna happen. How did I know that that was gonna happen? That's extremely sad.
Other sailors called it a tragedy. Another sad story of a man driven to ruin by the seas. On her deathbed, my mother made me tear up the maps my father had left behind, so we'd forget about his delusions once and for all.
But they weren't delusions! The mermaids are real!
I did as she asked, so she'd pass on in peace.
But you kept them.
But she'd never said anything about throwing those pieces away.
There we go. That's how you get it.
After her funeral, I pulled out all the map fragments I'd saved and painstakingly pieced them back together. I was the only one who had believed my father's stories, so I was the only one who could prove that he'd been right all along. I was going to become the richest girl in the world, no matter what.
High aspirations.
There's a story
I love this music! This is great!
long ago of a treasure you can find far below.
This is beautiful. And it's a demo. Huh? Oh, this is cute.
But I won't let that stop me, no. I'm more ready than you could know. The dive down may be deeper, but
This is
I'll just hold
beautiful.
my head up high. There's no
Hey,
trying,
Pixabay.
just
I've used them
do
before.
or die. Turn the tide. Search inside.
This is
For
beautiful.
the strength to keep your dreaming afloat. Hell or high, water ride. Set my sail, adventures here. What's there to fear?
This is so beautiful. Oh my god, this is such a good intro. Like, I can't believe this is a demo. Oh, that's us. Okay, so my name's Rye, or it's my internet persona name. Alright, accept.
All right.
You are Captain Rye, Scourge of the Seven Seas! Well, I'm not a Scourge, but okay. You can be anything you want to be. Oh boy. I don't know what this is gonna... Oh, I see. Okay. This is, like, the mermaid. I am a pale girl. So, is that actually changing anything? Or... I guess that's... Yeah, because if you do... Oh, okay, it's just changing the tail. Oh, in that case, I want, like, a purple tail. Let's go with purple tail. Like that. Yeah, okay. That's... Alright, I'm set on this tail color. I'm happy.
Aye, aye.
Northeast by north at 40 knots. If we keep a steady course, that will put us exactly... Tearing my gaze away from the compass, I double-check my map. The lines are faded and smudged, and some of the pieces I sewed on are starting to fall off again. But it doesn't matter. I've spent so many hours looking at this map that I know each line by heart. Like they've done so many times before, my fingers trace out the dashed path on the paper, all the way to the red X at the center.
Sorry.
I'm sorry it's taken me so many years to finally get here, Father. I know I've taken some wrong turns along the way, and I've done some things you might not be proud of. A dark checkered past! But this time I'm sure I've found it. After today, the mermaid's treasure will be mine at last! Oh boy. That's right, Father. After today, I'll finally be the richest girl in the world! That totally wasn't the Naruto voice. Richest girl in the world! Thank you, Jack.
Ahoy there, Captain!
Richest captain in the world! A colorful parrot flies over the deck, landing on one of the ship's riggings. I grin and ruffle his feathers, then put on my prized captain's hat.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye, Jack. Oh, that's a cute hat. Soon I'll be the richest girl in the entire kingdom! Naruto voice. As well as the richest pirate captain in all the 7 seas. Just thinking about how close I am to my lifelong dream makes me laugh in triumph. Once I have that treasure, I'll be the richest pirate of the century! No, of all time! Everyone will know and revere the name of Captain Rai, the richest pirate of all time. Captain Rai, richest pirate! That's right, you said it. Well, you squawked it. Ooh, what do I want to call him? Jacko, Jackie, or Jackpot? Jackpot. He likes money. Right on the money, Jackpot. We'll be the richest pirates of all time. Don't you like the sound of that, matey? I think it has a real ring to it.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Adorable. Soon, everyone who's ever doubted us will be forced to eat their words. I can't wait to see the looks on their stupid faces once we haul our loot home. Revenge is a dish best served cold, they say. Just you wait and see. I'll build myself... Look at the face! I'll build myself a ship of solid gold, no, an entire fleet, and palaces of silver on every island I conquer.
Shinies! Give me shinies!
Yes, Jackpot. Rubies and sapphires, diamonds and pearls will have all the shinies and more. That's adorable. Once Jack and I finish cackling, I head for the main deck to find my crew.
All right.
Raise the mast and set the sails, mateys. In just a few hours, that treasure will be ours. Yeah? Oh, that's unpleasant. Sounds like nobody else agrees. Well, don't get too excited yet. We still have a lot of work ahead of us. We'll need to double our speed. Begging your pardon, Captain Ryan. Captain Ryan. Captain's Parrot, but aren't you feeling those waves? Sailing through waters this rough be a death wish. If we keep... this whole deal is so cute. We'll be headed straight for Davy Jones's locker. Plus it's noon and you still haven't given us a break for lunch. Well, that's just criminal. That is just criminal. I'm gonna tell them to stay strong, because I'm not a jerk. Remember what our old captain used to say, the bigger the risk, the better the reward. I don't
Not too
know if
shabby.
that's super accurate. We'll be rich enough to eat steak and caviar every day for the rest of our lives. I don't know about that. Those waves are getting awful tall. Steak and caviar, matey. I think that's worth getting at least a little wet. Everyone jumps as the ship hits another wave. Water arcs over the side of the ship, dousing the entire deck. And all of them are soaked. Probably. Full speed ahead! We'll be swimming in gold tonight! Or swimming with the fishes. But we're really starving, Captain. You should have let us land on that last island to restock rations. And rum! I like the way that guy thinks. Maybe the captain's gone cuckoo from lack of food. You know, I wouldn't put it past me. I do get really, really cranky when I'm hungry, so relatable. If we keep pressing forward, the treasure will be ours. We need to forge ahead. Who's with me? Who is this guy with the curly Q? Maybe we should just get rid of you instead, Captain Cuckoo.
Huh?
Excuse me?
Ah,
Oh, First Mate Hogue, it's you. Sorry I didn't see you down there. It is taking everything in me not to make a reference to something. No, I really didn't see you. It was almost like you were being blocked by a big brown sheet of paper. Huh, I guess I've been reading too many maps. His face isn't all that noticeable either. He doesn't have that many distinguishable features, though I guess that's true for a lot of my crew members. Considering they are amorphous blobs, yeah, I would say. Aw, you're just too bland and unimportant. There's no point in seeing you falling. Oh my god, Jack, no, please don't roast it. Oh, there we go. Grr, I don't care what our old captain thought. I've said it before and I'll say it again. He never should have vouched for a wench like you when we were picking his replacement. That honor should have gone to yours truly. I mean, technically as the first mate, he deserves it. Listen to me when I'm ranting at you. Uh-oh. Sword time. Oh my god, these animatics are so good. I love this! Take that! The first mate is small but fast. I sidestep before he can slice through my legs, then quickly jump back. His sword hits the ground an inch from my toes! I'll get you this time, wench! Too late! As the first mate lunges through the air, I slam the side of my sword into his knee. Ouch! Ah! This is ridiculously adorable. You got owned! You always did have a bad knee, First Mate Hogue. Relatable. I have 2 bad knees. Oh, you know what? I can't stop thinking of making references to Edward Elric. I just can't. Oh boy. Actually, you might want to get that knee checked. I'm worried it's getting worse every time I hit you there. Please be some variant of, well then don't hit me. Early onset arthritis. Captain Rye beat up First Mate Hogue again. Grr, you'll pay for this, wench! You and your stupid pet bird! Once I become captain, I'll make sure of it! I'm gonna be nice and give him a bandage. Here. I toss a roll of bandages in the first mate's direction. I mean, seriously, short, little Ahogue, and the frustration anger mark, like, this is Edward Elric to a T. The roll smacks his square in the head. Guess he was too busy yelling at me to catch it. That's what he deserves. Your knee. It's only gonna get worse if you don't wrap it. Who do you think you are, my mother? No, but I am your captain. Even though we have our differences, it's still my responsibility to look after you. You look after me? Fat chance. I don't need your raps or your fake pity, wench. Yeah, this is totally Edward Elric. But not. Like, they're not. It's. You know what I mean. Who says it's pity? Maybe I'm just being practical. You're part of my crew after all, so I don't want you holding us back. How dare you accuse me of holding you back? I'm the most important member of your crew, wrench. I'll make you rue the day you ever. Well, if you don't want to wrap those bandages around your knee, you can always wrap them around your mouth instead. Okay, enough of that. Uh-oh. It's dark and thundery, and there's lightning, and let's hope we don't die, and I have the feeling that we're gonna get... It's the mermaid storm. Yep, we're probably gonna get capsized. Oh my god, no, the mermaids know we're here! It's the end of the line for us. We're gonna die, we're gonna die! And I never even got to eat lunch. Relatable. This guy is intensely relatable. Never fear, mateys. Once we have that treasure, all our sacrifices will have been worth it. I promise. Ha! And what if there's no treasure? We've been searching the seven seas for far too long based on your silly mermaid fairy tale. I bet your so-called treasure is just a fairy tale too! Okay, buddy. You have crossed the line! Threaten to punish them, convince them of your determination, inspire them with past victories. I feel like they need some inspiration. Don't start doubting me or yourselves, mateys. Take it there, we're more than strong enough to take on this storm. Haven't we braved odds more dire than these tons of times before? Remember all those jewels we raided from the Insidious Isles? Or those sunken treasure chests we scrounged out of Tribulation Trench? Mateys, you've never failed me, and I've never stealed you wrong in return. Well, that is true. So you got lucky. Big deal. All the treasures you found before were just flukes. They weren't flukes, Hogue, and everyone else here knows it too. Gah, we barely saw a dime from that loot anyway. You just put everything back into this crazy mermaid death mission. It's not crazy, and we're definitely not gonna die. Our old captain always said he believed in me, didn't he? You've all backed me up and followed me this far, haven't you? Everyone, I know I've been pushing you hard, but that's because we only have to go a little farther. I swear on my life that the best treasure of all will be there when we do. I swear in your life means nothing. None of us will have our lives much longer at this rate, and all the gold in the world won't do us a lick of good at the bottom of the sea.
Savvy?
We'll get through this storm, just like we've gotten through all the ones before. So come on, mateys. Don't lose faith in me. I always did say Captain Rye was a force to be reckoned with. That storm is fierce, but Captain might be even fiercer. She's pulled us through some pretty rough patches in the past. Don't be stupid. There's not a single captain in all the seven seas who could pull through this. We'll be fish food in 5 minutes if we don't ditch Captain Cuckoo and turn back. Those winds do sound like they could snap our mast in half. And First Mate Hog is making a whole lot of sense for once. Ugh, I'm so hungry from missing lunch that I don't know who to trust. Intensely relatable. Captain or not, that wench has no right to drag us down to our deaths. If you want to keep your lives, then follow me instead. Oh, great, Mutiny. No, please don't mutiny. No, he's wrong! I know we can do this! We have to! I yell into the wind until my throat is hoarse. But when I see that emptiness in my crew's eyes, I know they no longer hear me. All in favor of getting out of here on the double, say aye! Aye!
What?
What? No, listen to me! We've already come this far. We can't give up now. We have to keep going, no matter what. And all in favor of dumping Captain Cuckoo into the storm she wants so much? Say aye. Aye! Now that's settled, get her! The entire crew rushes at me with their fists raised. I don't even have time to grab my sword before they're upon me! 3 pirates throw me onto the deck while another kicks my sword to the side. Jack's the only one in my corner! Jack pegs angrily at the other pirates until the cabin boy grabs him by the throat.
Hey, that hurt.
Hey!
Stop all of this! All of you! I thought you were better buccaneers than this! To be fair, Captain, we are pirates. A bit of backstabbing's part of our job. Aye, we ran some good raids together. Pity we had to part like this. But when at sea, it's every last scourge for themselves! Smirking, First Mate Hog snatches the captain's hat right off my head. Ooh, I'm going to get you someday, you short little son of a... I'm the captain now, wench! And for my first order as captain, dump her and her annoying pet bird into the drink? Oh, into a lifeboat. Okay, we're screwed and going to die. You'll regret this, First Mate Hog! You filthy little play! Farewell, ex-Captain Cuckoo. You'll be with your mermaid treasure soon enough! At the bottom of the sea! With one last cackle, he swaggers out of sight. Moments later, the ship swerves around and shoots into the distance. I can only watch, seething all the while as my former crew disappears over the horizon. You know, this seems like a really good place to have a stopping point, so we are just gonna go right ahead and save. Common path day 1? Yeah. Well, alright everybody, this has been Rye playing the Pirate Mermaid demo, and we will see you hopefully, I will see you hopefully on the next installment of this, because this is absolutely amazing. I love this game so freaking much. I am absolutely enamored by the voice acting, all of the music, the scenery, the animation. This is a phenomenal game, so I really hope that you join me for the next installment of this Let's Play. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye!